Welcome to Math 7. My name is Mr. Doherty, and I'll be your teacher this year. I made this video because I want to give you an idea of what Math 7 will look like this year. So we're going to look at what a typical day looks like in math class. Usually a presentation starts with a comic strip of some sort like this. It's difficult to find funny ones. If you have a good one relating to math, by all means share. Okay, normal math class is about 49 minutes long. We begin typically with a quiz. I would want you to have your homework out on the desk. I'll check your homework whilst you're taking the quiz. After the quiz, I'll collect the quizzes and we're going to look at the answers real quick. And then what we're going to do is we're going to review the homework. This is the time when you look and you see, I got some of my homework problems wrong. You find out why. You ask questions. This is the time to figure out why. We then lead into the lesson, which is usually about 20 to 30 minutes long. At the end, we typically have a few minutes to kind of get started on the homework or have a look at some of the problems and see if you can ask a question or two before you leave class on how to get them done. All right, so next would be take out paper for notes. You're going to take notes every day in math class. You must take notes. The power of writing things down has been documented in many, many, many studies. When you write things down, you remember them. So we start off with usually some sort of story from my life or perhaps Mr. Jordan's. And this sort of just sets the tone for what we're going to be learning today. Then we sort of have the meat and the potatoes, if you will, talking about what we're going to be learning about. In this case, it's the order of operations. This is day 1, by the way. You may have remember PEMDAS. Yeah, order of operations. Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll go through this, we'll talk through it, and then we're going to do examples. Typically, I have anywhere from 5 to 10 examples. They look like so, and we work through them. We'll work through them much more slowly, so you can take notes as we go. As we go through, they become more and more difficult, or challenging, if you will, but you should be able to kind of follow along as we get through this. Now, if you run behind, if you have trouble writing down all the steps as we go through it, don't panic. We'll get an opportunity, or I can back up later, we'll get an opportunity to recopy it. When we reach this sort of picture, you know that we're done for the day. It's sort of a famous painting of some kind. And you'll see that we'll go through out history with paintings as we go along. And the assignment is at the bottom. It just says, get syllabus signed. So that's your first day's assignment. Not so difficult, eh? I'm looking forward to spending the year with you, and see you next time.